I have a question for you. What purple McDonald's character, introduced in 1971 as part of McDonald Land, is known for his love of milkshakes? Hi, I'm Mark Ellison, host of the podcast 5 Daily Trivia Questions. Here's another question. What NFL team, founded in 1961, is known for its purple uniforms and Viking horn logo? No, the questions aren't always purple, but we do have theme days on 5 Daily Trivia Questions. Here's one more. What 1984 Prince film and album features the hit songs When Doves Cry and a song about rain? Follow 5 Daily Trivia Questions and come play along. Oh, and the answers: The Grimace, The Vikings, and Purple Rain. 5 Daily Trivia Questions wherever you get your shows. The number 5 Daily Trivia Questions.
How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Woohoo!
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Calaroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where if your vote isn't in early, it's late, this is Ballot.
That's right, and I accidentally added my wife to my group chat with my 2 girlfriends. Oops! National Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard is having a "this you" moment after her tweet condemning leakers went viral, just as Trump's aides reportedly discussed war plans in a group chat that accidentally included, wait for it, the editor of The Atlantic. On March 14th, Gabbard tweeted, "Politically motivated leaks undermine our national security and will not be tolerated." She added, "Any unauthorized release of classified information is a violation of the law and will be treated as such." She might want to print that out and hang it in the White House break room. Just 11 days later, The Atlantic's Jeff Goldberg claimed he was accidentally added to a Signal chat where Trump's national security team discussed military plans for airstrikes against the Houthis. It's like sending your wedding plans to your ex by mistake, except with bombs instead of centerpieces. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth denied the allegations, saying, "Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that." That's the government version of, "But I did not have textual relations with that journalist." At a Senate hearing, Gabbard insisted no classified information was shared in the chat. President Trump backed her up, saying there was no classified information, and Signal is an app that a lot of people use. Yes, people use it specifically because it's encrypted and secure, unlike, say, accidentally adding journalists to your war planning chats. The tweet has now been viewed over 4 million times, as people point out the delicious irony of Gabbard's tough talk on leaks just days before this epic fail. It's like posting "I'm such a careful driver" right before backing into a police car. Both Democrats and Republicans are calling for an investigation, while Trump has asked National Security Advisor Mike Waltz to look into potential security issues with Signal. Maybe start by checking who's in the chat before hitting send? The Trump administration wants to build America's very own Golden Dome missile defense system, which is basically Israel's Iron Dome, but with a more Trump-appropriate name. Defense contractors are saying the technology finally exists to build this invisible shield of space-based radars, missile interceptors, and laser weapons over the United States. It only took 40 years since Reagan first dreamed it up. That's government efficiency for you. There's just one tiny problem. Israel is roughly the size of New Jersey, while America is not. Also, Israel's enemies are right next door throwing short-range weapons, while America's foes are halfway around the world with intercontinental ballistic missiles and hypersonic weapons. Other than those minor details, it's basically the same thing. Defense contractors who've been salivating over this project for years suggest starting with protecting major cities like New York and DC before expanding. Jasper predicts some defensive measures could be installed as early as 2026, just in time for the next administration to cancel or rename it to something less gilded. So how much will this cost? Nobody's saying, but the funding plan is heading to the White House at the end of the month. Whatever the price tag, it's sure to be golden. President Trump just signed an executive order about voting that's causing quite the commotion. And by commotion, I mean legal experts are having the kind of meltdown usually reserved for when someone brings homemade potato salad to a picnic. This order basically says states can't count mail-in ballots that arrive after Election Day, even if they were mailed on time. It's like telling someone their pizza delivery is canceled because it didn't arrive within 30 minutes, even though the delivery guy got stuck in traffic. Trump also wants to require proof of citizenship on federal voter registration forms. Election experts are saying this is like trying to renovate your apartment without asking the landlord. You technically can't do it, but that's not stopping him from swinging the sledgehammer. At the White House signing, Trump said, "Election fraud, you've heard the term, we'll end it, hopefully." Which is kind of like saying you're going to end rain by carrying an umbrella. Legal experts are freaking out faster than a cat in a cucumber field. UCLA law professor Rick Hazen said Trump might not even have the authority to order the Election Assistance Commission around. It's like trying to boss around your neighbor's dog. You can try, but Sparky only listens to one master. Justin Levitt, another election lawyer, called most of the order unlawful. So basically, Trump wrote a very official-looking document that might have all the legal authority of a strongly worded Yelp review. The real kicker? States that don't comply will lose federal funding. It's the political equivalent of a parent saying, "Because I said so," but with billions of dollars at stake.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Phoenix is hotter than a jalapeno in a sauna, breaking records with a 99-degree March afternoon that has meteorologists sweating through their weather maps. Just days after the first day of spring, parts of the West are skipping straight to summer. People in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix who were bundled up last week are now running around in tank tops with temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average. Phoenix hit 99 degrees, smashing the previous same-day record of 96 set in 2022. Not to be outdone, Palm Springs reached 100 degrees, beating its old record of 97 from 1988. It's like these cities are in some kind of twisted competition to see who can melt first. But don't worry, unlike summer heat waves that stick around like unwanted house guests, this one is expected to pack its bag soon. Much of the West should swing back to below average temperatures by Thursday, though Phoenix might keep things a bit toasty. So enjoy this bizarre weather roller coaster, everyone. One day you're bundled up like an Arctic explorer. The next, you're melting like ice cream on a sidewalk. Climate change, keeping meteorologists employed since the Industrial Revolution. McDonald's has been dethroned. Look out, Golden Arches. The world's largest fast food chain is now Mixue Bingcheng. And if you're scratching your head wondering mix who, you're not alone. This Chinese bubble tea and ice cream shop has surpassed both McDonald's and Starbucks to become the global leader in food and beverage chains with over 45,000 outlets worldwide. 45,000! That's more locations than there are excuses for why the ice cream machine is broken at McDonald's. What's their secret? How about soft-serve ice cream cones that cost just 15 cents? That's right, 15 cents. While Americans are taking out small loans to afford a Frappuccino, people in China are enjoying dessert for pocket change. McDonald's is trailing behind with a mere 41,822 restaurants worldwide. And Starbucks? They're in third place with 38,587 locations. I guess when your coffee costs more than a gallon of gas, expansion has its limits. Now, before Americans start panicking about Chinese food domination, it's worth noting that this ranking is based purely on store count, not sales. Most Mixue Bingcheng locations are in China, with some in Indonesia, Vietnam, and Malaysia. So Ronald McDonald isn't exactly on food stamps yet. But still, 45,000 stores selling 15-cent ice cream? That's a business model that's clearly working in Asia. Maybe instead of supersizing, McDonald's should try super discounting. While McDonald's loses its fast food crown, now science is coming after your butter crown. At 2, breakfast spread. Portions of today's show were made with the help of a Big Mac, AI, and a really interesting secret group text chain.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
It is the world's most secretive election. When a pope dies, ancient traditions begin. A silver hammer, a destroyed ring, over 100 cardinals locked away from the world, choosing the next leader of 1 billion faithful. White smoke. The path to a new pope, from Caloroga Shark Media, wherever you get your podcasts.